3.2.81, solve x to the fourth plus 5x squared equals 50. So again, just like the previous problem, this is not a quadratic equation, it's a fourth degree polynomial, so, but it has quadratic form, so we want to get it equal to 0, so subtract 50 from both sides. We get this equation. And again, if we want to do our use substitution, so typically what you do is if you look at if you have three terms and you look at the middle term and let that be your u substitution, u is x squared, and then if you square it, x squared squared is going to be x to the fourth. So we're going to substitute u squared in for the x to the fourth, u for x squared. In fact, now let's see if we can factor it, so that's always our first try. If it doesn't factor, then we're going to use quadratic formula. So factor 50, this subtract 5, well, 5 and 10 make 50, then 10 minus 5 is 5. So again, the bigger of the two factors gets this middle sign. And then to get a negative 50, these signs have to be opposite of each other. So if that's plus, this one's minus. Okay, we're going to solve these. So u minus 5 equals 0. U plus 10 equals 0. Now we're just going to add 5 to both sides. And then you got to remember, you got to do your u substitution. You got to substitute back. So x squared is 5. And since you have the x squared by itself, we can do the square root principle. So we get x equals plus or minus square root of 5. And then on this one, we're going to subtract the 10 from both sides. And then we substitute back, square root both sides. And then that doesn't simplify, so we're done. Okay, so we're going to get plus or minus square root of 5, comma, plus or minus square root of 10. Oh, what did I do? This is supposed to be negative 10. So if you have negative 10, so if I have x squared equals negative 10, when I square root it, the negative makes an I. So plus or minus square root of 10 I. Okay, so I'm sure you caught that before I did. Let's see if we can fix this. I. There you go. All right, and it's nice for me to show you mistakes here and there, right? Because not everyone's perfect, but the idea is you go back, you look at your mistakes, you get 3 attempts before you have to do another problem. So.